Here in episode 9, we got to spend a couple of weeks in Seoul while we wait for the bike to ship to Canada. We are testing out the Korean cuisine with more or less success. We meet a wolf at a cafe, do some karaoke of course, and we got to check out the final of Star League, whatever that is. I hope you guys want to participate in this little project, that you want to share my videos, and I hope you enjoy Andersaroundtheworld. High five to Haiti and welcome to South Korea, Seoul. We found the Love District pretty fast again, and we found Hotel Luxury, which we obviously had to stay at in Seoul. On Facebook we asked you guys what we were supposed to do, and Henry suggested we go see the Namdaemun market. So that was one of the first things that we did while we were there. Namdaemun is a pretty cool market. You can pretty much get everything that you can ever think of. They have all the copy things, they have some original things. You can just buy anything your heart desires. But what we found out is the interesting part about Korea is actually the food. They have all kinds of food, and even some foods that you might not see that often back home. What about chicken feet, for example? Or how about these guys? We're not quite sure what they were, so if any of you guys know, please put it down in the comments. Another cool thing was that they had Wi-Fi pretty much everywhere, even in the subway where they could actually watch TV on their phones. But the only problem is they're so damn tech savvy that they oftentimes had locks on it. Awesome internet anyways. And we even found time to meet with some of my friends there for some
squid, beer, and peanuts.
And yes, I did say squid, beer, and peanuts because squid is one of the things you actually have with your beers in Korea.
We just said a karaoke battle. We're gonna have a sing with each in a jar. Oh, I just walked in. So, rooms. We got one here. And we have people from the street. Can I please see us?
As long as you love me, no matter what they say to me, they can't take away my dignity.
Apparently blondes, they do have more fun in Korea, or at least Karen got pulled aside by 2 journalists to do a little photo shoot here on Korean calligraphy. Then we met Haiti again, who was standing in the middle of Seoul where there was once an old highway going through the city. Now, however, they changed it up and made this little river that went through the city, and it was actually pretty cool because you could go down there, totally relax, put your feet in the water if it was a warm day. The old people would be playing their games, or once you came up again, you'd be right back into traffic.
That is cool.
One of the other things that we were suggested to do was by Lucy, who suggested that we go to one of the dog cafes and check that out. One of the things you might want to see while you're in Seoul is the dog cafes. It's not for dogs, but you come here and the cafe actually has dogs for you to pet. So have a cup of coffee and pretend you got a dog. Why are you sitting there and not next to him?
This is fullest. Dog survivors.
2 tickets for the palace, 2 tickets for the secret garden tour, which happens 2 times a day, and total of $16 for 2 persons. Not that bad. And the tours are actually pretty cool. The secret gardens that they got in behind the hidden walls are pretty amazing once you come in. They have these elaborately decorated temples inside. But one thing that struck me that I didn't understand was how come they're using these paper walls? Because it must have been really, really cold in the winter here. Anyways, they did do all of these really nice stone carvings. They did ornaments to the roofs underneath. Everything was painted really, really nice, and it gives a good impression of the Korean history. Thought I'd have to show you this. How cute is this? It's a father and son toilet. Thumbs up for the Koreans. And while I was in there, Karen almost ended up getting persuaded into buying these rabbits here. Where else can you buy rabbits in the subway? Brenna on Facebook suggested that we try to eat something interesting, so we had to find a place to do that. We're at Seoul's biggest fish market at Noryangjin station. Let's go see. And this was exactly the right place for all of this, because you can get everything and more. Take a walk here, and all you got to do is just point at the fish that you want to get, and the guy in the booth, he's going to cut it up for you exactly the way you want it. You can get octopus, squid, anything you like. We ended up getting these guys, and yes, of course we had to try these. So after a bit of haggling, we actually found out that there was a place at the fish market where you could get your food cooked up and served directly.
Oh, this one is really active. Look at that. They're sucking themselves to the plate. Can't get them up.
And they didn't only suck themselves to the plate. Once you got them in their mouth, they'd actually suck onto your tongue and into your palate. So they were really hard to get down, some of them. You had to chew it quite a lot. But actually, they taste pretty nicely.
Should I ask for a spoon?
And it's so fresh. No, you can burn. These are the ones that are a bit like
And while we were a little squeamish, Heejin showed us how it was done with one of the big pieces of octopus, which he washed down with a bit of Korean soju.
Yeah.
That was $30 worth of seafood and $15 to get it all fried up and cooked. Doesn't get much more Korean than that.
And the soju, right?
And the soju. I love you guys for some of the things that you sent me on Facebook. Luju and Heejin suggested that we go see the Star League final. I had no idea what this was, but it was awesome.
Welcome to the Star League's final 2011.
What's Star League?
Star League is StarCraft, played by these two players.
What's StarCraft?
It's a computer game made by Blizzard in 1989. This guy is really popular and all the girls scream whenever he does something, but I'm rooting for this guy because he's kind of the underdog. So.
And Star League definitely is an interesting thing that you gotta see if you're in Korea and you're lucky enough to be there for the finals. It's a pro sport with a league that goes all year, televised events that ends in this one show a year where the two best players ends up playing against each other. And I just love how computer geeks suddenly get the big entrance with security guys and everything. Notice how they pull people aside. I truly love this event. It's so different from anything we have back home, but it was just fun, different, amazing. We love Korea. Love, 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 love. Love Korea. That was Star League I just won a 3-course dinner from Khan because I betted on the right guy. And I guess it doesn't get much more Korean than this. We've loved it so far, and next it's on to Vancouver. And I gotta admit, it was a little sad in the airport to say goodbye to Hiachi's friends because we really did like Korea, and we'll definitely be coming back. But we had to get into the plane, we had to go to North America. We're gonna land in Vancouver in the next episode, and from Vancouver we're gonna go all the way to the East Coast to Boston in the United States. That's the end. Latest updates on facebook.com/Andersaroundtheworld. Yes, you made it all the way through this episode. Now, if you guys really care about this, hope you're gonna leave some suggestions, share it with the rest of the world. Thank you very much for following. Room.